Thank you, Dr. Edward Chu, for your insightful and inspiring vision for the Asia-Pacific region. Your leadership continues to energize our community and set the stage for extraordinary growth in the years ahead. And now, it's time to dive into the heart of Success 2025, the exciting new developments that will shape how we grow, lead, and succeed together. To guide us through this next chapter, please welcome Ms. Adriana Ko, our Regional Business Development Director. Adriana has been a driving force behind LifeWave's strategic expansion and field success across the region. Today, she will be unveiling the new compensation overview, a bold, future-ready plan designed to reward leadership, empower growth, and elevate every LifeWave member's journey. Let's give a warm welcome to Ms. Adriana Ko.
In this section, we will explore the various structure elements of the compensation plan and how they are utilized in paid rank qualifications. First, let's explain what and who is included in your enrollment organization. This is also referred to as your enrollment tree. Your enrollment organization is comprised of everyone that you personally enrolled, both brand partners and customers, and everyone that those teams subsequently enroll as well. As you learn about the compensation plan, you will hear the term volume. Personal volume. This is the combined qualifying volume from your customers' purchases and your own purchases during a rolling 31-day period based on enrollment tree. Qualifying volume is the amount of volume associated with a product used to determine paid as rank qualification and customer premiums earning. This volume amount is currency neutral and is the same for customers and brand partner purchases. In other words, the QV or qualifying volume awarded for each product will be the same, regardless of who purchased the product, brand partner, or customer. As an example, a regular sleeve of product is assigned 55 QV, qualifying volume, and this amount is the same whether it is purchased by a brand partner or a preferred customer. Bonus volume is the amount of volume associated with a product used for bonus calculation. This volume amount is currency neutral and differs based on the individual making a purchase. Meaning, the value of BV, bonus volume, given for a brand partner purchase may be larger than the value given for a customer purchases, specifically a preferred customer or a PC Plus customer. Bonus volume is used as the base to calculate binary and level earning bonuses. As an example, when I purchase a regular sleeve of product as a brand partner, the order gives 55 bonus volume. When I purchase the same product as a preferred customer, the order gives 39 bonus volume. Total downline volume is the total volume from all the purchases made by yourself, your customers, and your brand partners and their customers in your entire enrollment tree downline during a rolling 31-day period. Qualified downline volume is the total qualifying volume, QV, from all the purchases made by yourself, your customers, and your brand partner teams and their customers in your entire enrollment tree downline during a rolling 31-day period. This takes into account a maximum volume rule, also known as MVR. Now that you understand all the different volumes in the compensation plan, let's talk about the MVR, maximum volume rule. The maximum volume rule is the highest amount of total downline volume that may be counted from any individual leg. For easy explanation, let's look at an example. Andy has 3 personally enrolled brand partners, Billy, Mei Mei, and Zane. Billy has a total downline volume of 55,000, Mei Mei has 20,000 total downline volume, and Zane has 25,000 total downline volume. For Andy to qualify as a 2-star executive, he will require 100,000 qualifying downline volume. Looking at the illustration, you can see that Andy does have 100,000 total downline volume, but does he have 100,000 qualifying downline volume? Let's recap. Qualifying downline volume takes into account the max volume rule. So let's look at the MVR for a 2-star executive. It is 50,000. So this means that no more than 50,000 can be taken from any single enrollment leg. In Andy's case, he has Billy, who has 55,000 total downline volume, and because of the max volume rule of 50,000, Andy is only allowed 50,000 QDV from Billy. This means that Andy's total qualifying downline volume is now only 95,000, and he has not achieved the rank of a 2-star executive. Now, let's see if Andy meets the requirements of a one-star executive. Andy needs 40,000 QDV with MVR of 20,000. Yes, he qualifies as he has 60,000 qualifying downline volume, and he meets the MVR as he is taking a maximum of 20,000 per enrollment leg from Billy, Maymay, and Zane. So Andy is a one-star executive this week. Next, let's look at what is a leg, used in different concepts. A leg comprised of a personally enrolled brand partner and the entire team under that brand partner. This is inclusive of all customers and brand partners personally enrolled by anyone in that team. It is important to note that a brand partner can only ever have as many legs as they do personally enrolled brand partners. So if Daniel has 5 personally enrolled brand partners, he will have 5 enrollment legs. Now that we understand the enrollment organization, also known as enrollment tree, all the different volumes and the concept of a leg, let's dive into the volume legs required for rank. Volume legs represent a count of personally enrolled brand partners that meet or exceed the required total downline volume amount. For example, a one-star director rank qualification requires at least 2 personally enrolled brand partners whose respective downline teams each have a minimum of 1,000 total downline volume. As you move up the requirements of a 2-star director, the volume legs required is still 2, but each of those 2 must now have a minimum of 2,000 total downline volume each. With an understanding of volume legs, we can now discuss the rank qualification of outside largest legs volume. This is referred to as outside largest 2 legs or outside largest 3 legs depending on the rank. Remember, a leg comprises of a personally enrolled brand partner and the entire team under that brand partner, including all customers and brand partners personally enrolled by anyone in that team. So a volume leg will be the volume for every brand partner and customers in that leg. Every brand partner who has personally enrolled brand partners will have 1 or more volume legs depending on the number of personally enrolled brand partners they have in their enrollment organization. As an example, Kimi has 5 personally enrolled brand partners, JJ, Rose, Penny, Lou, and Wong. So this means that Kimi has 5 enrollment legs. Outside largest legs volume consists of the combined QV from a brand partner's own personal volume and the total downline volume from all enrollment tree legs, excluding the largest legs used for volume leg requirements. This means excluding the largest total downline volume teams that were used to meet the volume leg qualifications. So, referring to Kimi's enrollment organization, JJ has 20,000 total downline volume, Lou has 15,000, Rose, Penny, and Wong have 3,000, 2,000, and 1,000 total downline volume respectively. Kimi's largest legs in order of highest to lowest would be number 1, JJ with 20,000 total downline volume, number 2, Lou with 15,000, number 3, Rose with 3,000, Penny and number 4 with 2,000, and last, number 5 would be Wong with 1,000 total downline volume. This means that Kimi's largest 2 legs would be JJ and Lou. So Rose, Penny, and Wong will be considered as Kimi's outside largest legs. For most ranks, the required volume legs are 2. The outside largest legs volume would exclude the total downline volume of those 2 volume legs. You will notice for rank requirements, the amount of volume required in outside largest leg volume matches the amount of volume required from each volume leg. So, in Kimi's example, she will be qualified as a 1-star executive as she meets the requirements of 2 volume legs at 6,000 each. She has JJ and Lou with over 6,000 each. She also meets the outside largest 2 legs requirement of 6,000. She has Rose, Penny, and Wong, who makes up 6,000 volume required. Kimi will not be entitled to 2-star executive. This is because although she meets the volume leg requirements as JJ and Lou has at least 15,000 each, Kimi does not meet the outside largest 2 legs requirement of 15,000 as she only has 6,000 from Rose, Penny, and Wong. So Kimi will be paid as a 1-star executive this week. Remember, the outside largest leg volume can come from, number 1, your own personal volume, 2, your total downline volume from 1 additional personally enrolled brand partner, number 3, Total downline volume from a combination of as many personally enrolled brand partners as needed outside of those brand partner teams used to meet your volume lake requirement. Number 4, a combination of personal volume and personally enrolled brand partner teams outside of your volume lakes. Now, to understand the final structure requirement of rank qualification, we must first learn about the binary organization. Your binary organization or binary tree is a separate team structure from your enrollment tree. In the binary tree, each brand partner has a maximum of 2 positions directly under them, one on the left and one on the right. This tree will include everyone from your enrollment tree, but will also include individuals enrolled by brand partners above you in the binary tree. The binary balancing rank requirement considers both the enrollment tree as well as the binary tree. This element requires a minimum amount of total downline volume from your personally enrolled brand partners to be on the left or right side of your binary tree. So, let's look at Kimi's enrollment organization again. Kimi has 5 enrolled brand partners in her enrollment tree. In the binary tree, Kimi's 5 personally enrolled brand partners will either be on the right or left side of the binary tree. Let's assume that Kimi has JJ, Rose, and Penny on the left side of her binary tree with Lou and Wong on the right. This means that Kimi has 25,000 total downline volume on the left and 16,000 total downline volume on her right. The amount of enrollment tree total downline volume needed to be balanced between the left and right binary lake at each rank matches the same volume amount required for the outside largest lake volume. So, in Kimi's case, as a 1-star executive, she will require at least 6,000 volume on each side of her binary tree to meet the balanced binary lake requirement for rank advancement. Since she has 25,000 total volume on her left and 16,000 total volume on her right, Kimi has met the requirement for balanced binary lakes. With a clear understanding of volumes, lakes, and structure requirements, you are now empowered to take bold action, not just for your own success, but to lead, uplift, and build a legacy with your team. Walk the success path with purpose, and together, let's shape a future that leaves a lasting impact.